Spamming Blood Wave is a whole heck of a lot of fun. And sending out 1,000,000 Bone Spirits in every direction, well, those are great. These Bone Spirits hit for about 500, 600 million because I have 31 ranks of Bone Spirit. And if you noticed, it's not on my bar. The way I'm casting it is by collecting Blood Orbs with Blood Artisan's Cuirass. Whenever I collect 3 Blood Orbs, I fire a Bone Spirit that hits for 500 million damage, and you saw how fast they were coming out. And so normally you collect Blood Orbs by walking over them, and then a Bone Spirit shoots out. But thanks to the Gore Quills aspect, when I cast Blood Lance, it will automatically pick up 3 Blood Orbs for me. And with 82% attack speed, this goes up to 97 in combat, I'm able to just spam out a lot of Blood Orbs. Other things I'll do a lot is I have Force Move bound. So if I tap Force Move while holding down right click and spamming my ultimate key, I can actually animation cancel along with gathering Blood Orbs manually just by moving onto them and fire even more Bone Spirits. Some of the ways we scale this Bone Spirit is Ossified Essence. You notice it's only 63.3%. But in combat, with Path of Trag'oul, I press this button, and Path of Trag'oul stacks 30 to 60 times depending on how mobile the target is, which gives me basically 30 to 60% more damage. I want to show what this looks like in a Pit 133. I'm probably going to do this in one long take, so if you want to skip the load screens, just click below. We are going to use a Elixir of Fortitude because HP scales our damage. I have a lot of HP. Now I have more HP. Because Blood Artisan's Cuirass scales based off of our max life. So the more health we have, it's like about 1-to-1. It might be a little less than that. But it also makes Doombringer a really good item for us. Alright, here we are in the pit. Now, this build is better as a support in the hordes, because we want to be far away from enemies and just shooting the whole map. But, as I said earlier, I think I said earlier, my buddies are still not logged in yet, and I needed a wall to hit to test my damage. Oh shit, see that? Went off out of the zone. Now the Blood Orbs aren't spawning, so I lost a couple of resets there. This is why my damage stopped for a second. Now I'm using WSD to move along with my mouse because I've got boomer arms and like I need less wrist movement if I want to keep accuracy with where my clicks are. So I'm using WSD, and then I'm also tapping both caps lock and tab are set to the animation canceling force move, which you can find in your controls options. I need to not shoot that into the wall. I came back on this side, picked up everything. Still think I forgot to switch my Corpse Tendrils option. Their timer's pretty good. Oh my god, the tab and caps lock for this auto move is so comfy. I actually was recording a Pit 130 earlier, and or 133 is what I'm doing now. And I failed because Elias spawned the ghost. This is such tight quarters, so I'm actually probably going to have to stand here and not do the force move option much, because I'm just going to go outside of the zone. Definitely lost some DPS there. Bone Prison couldn't even work. If you notice that big explosion that I just fully stood in, it's because not only do I now have 120,000 health, I also have about 110,000 in shield. That's dead. Because I've got Temerity. And Temerity has a problem with healing from Blood Orbs. A Blood Orb will heal me for 29,000 health, but it will only heal my Temerity for like 2,500 shield. Oops, misclicked. I'm gonna let that just stack up my Bone Spirit for me. Or my Bone Prison. Try to get to this side of this so I can shoot off the map. Now I'm gonna do the force move. Glide. So you do more damage. That's a teleporter, so it's not worth me trying to track down. Cool. Try to get aggro from mobs way over there. They should all go unstoppable and start running at me soon. Yeah, I'm in a Discord call. Rip. Thought I lapsed and must have muted myself. I forgot to curse something a couple times. Dude, this gliding tech, this keybind made this gliding so much easier. I think it's called gliding. Kay called it gliding. I don't know if it's actually gliding. I don't even have to aim at them because the Bone Spirits will just find their targets. Nice. Oops. I got scared. I late blood misted, so it didn't do anything, and I was only at half health. Or half shield. I'm going to pop a potion right there, just because it was long enough between picking up a blood orb that my temerity could fall off, and temerity takes, you know, it only stacks 8% per blood orb, or of what a blood orb should heal. So having it fall off is kind of a pain. They feared my wall of bones. Did you know bones could be feared? They're shaking in their bones! I'm sorry. You will either, you know, subscribe to me for that or, you know, immediately close the video. But if you're still here, that means you're subscribing, right? Ding! Now hopefully I just don't miss with this boss, and I can do this all in one take. Let's go. Can I please stack up orbs on you? I think I'm just gonna have to face tank this guy. Sucks because I can't see the... Oh, that's a mechanic I can actually see. He's cast. Oh, there we go. It's like, why am I casting... Oh? Stop the music like the fight was over. Oh shit. Tornado Man. Okay, so that one can actually hurt. Gotta reset my finger, it was on the wrong spot. Come on, Tornado Man, eat my wall. So I have my Decrepify on Q. So whenever you see me spamming Decrepify, it's purely because I'm misclicking because I'm a bad player. Just to be very clear. Gonna not collide for a second. Tornado Man, have a wall. Have a wall, Tornado Man. Whoop. Boss has ads. Very dead ad. That's Lilith? Oh fuck. Dude, I did not even see Lilith for a second. I just happened to be dodging already because I was moving for tech. Oh boy, okay. That's the Lilith. Tomato Man, have a wall. Blew up my wall too early. Do some damage. Is that Tornado Man? No, that's that bitch. So Tornado Man should be soon. There's Tornado Man. Have a wall. I'm throwing the wall to eat the tornado. Tornado Man. Finish the wall. Okay. Looks like another tornado. Fuck. Where do I stand for this lift? Fuck. Fuck! Took one from Tornado Man because I was trying to... panicking. Need to get more damage in. Close, but... the fact that this boss just leaves for a while is, I think, part of the reason it's taking so long. Fuck. Well, I'm not gonna make the timer. Because fuck this boss. I'm trying to do you damage. Leave. Now, to be fair, this is not the... I just tanked the Lilith mechanic, so that's pretty cool. And then I tanked that mechanic, so that's pretty cool. Fuck. Alright, so that was not as clean as I would have liked. That Din Mother might be one of the harder bosses. I don't know. I should have been able to do that. However, this build probably will stop scaling around a pit 135. I have maybe like 140 with fishing if you've got like perfect gear, and I've got pretty good gear. So, go on Harlequin Quest for the cooldown. You do all your damage with Blood Artisan's Cuirass. You want max life, core skills, and attack speed. Because the max life skills are damage. The attack speed, you want to get basically the animation speed needs to be high enough that you can have clean rotations like this. Temerity gives you a big shield, and the max life scaling on it actually gives us damage. Path of Trag'oul just gives us a ton of essence and bone skills. Okay. Doombringer gives us max life, which is damage scaling, and is the reason we survived a freaking Lilith mechanic. Fast Blood Choker is... well, not Fast Blood Choker. We get a necklace with attack speed, one of the percentage damage boosts, passive skills, and then max life is currently what I have on it. If I could get another thing like Imperfectly Balanced, it'd be good. Basically, you want Imperfectly Balanced because it always will be 15% or 5% more damage per skill rank, so 25% at a GA. Or you want Compound Fracture, which is the same damage bonus as Imperfectly Balanced, and it's basically always up because it can stack while you already have the buff, unlike Flesh Eater. So you will have this up 100% of the time after you start combat. Or you want Avulsion, which is also basically always up because anything inside a Bone Prison becomes vulnerable for 8 seconds. But it is up less, so actually I would take Compound Fracture or Imperfectly Balanced over, but any of the 3 that you can acquire from Diablo.trade, website for trading below, will work. Alright. Starless Skies is really good because it has higher than normal attack speed, critical strike, and core skills. If I did not have a Starless Skies, I would just be running a ring that's identical to this one here, with just int, max life, attack speed, ultimate cooldown reduction, and bone spirit damage. And it wouldn't be that far behind in damage. It would definitely be that far, somewhat behind. And instead of the Starless Skies aspect, you could put even something like accelerating, just basically any damage aspect. For the focus, you want to put critical strike on your focus so that you can take critical strike chance off your gloves for attack speed, because you can't run attack speed on your focus and you need just as much as attack speed as you can get. So you run int, max life, both of those are percentage damage scalers, and crit strike chance. You run bone spirit for just additive damage, and you want to run chance for bone splinters to projectiles to cast twice. Now I paid 1.5 billion for this focus, so I can't quite afford to just go and replace it. But I almost bricked it. On the very last roll, it rolled chance for bone splinter projectiles to cast twice. And I haven't had a chance to fully masterwork this or remasterwork this. But the reason you want the chance for bone splinters projectiles to cast twice is the Path of Trag'oul bonus essence. These bone splinters can double cast. So rather than having like 50% more damage from Path of Trag'oul, you can get like 70% versus a boss, or 80%. And that's like absolutely massive for boss killing. And with me missing it, I'm missing like 20% boss damage. So that boss should have probably died if I either hit this with masterworking or just had the 45% damage. Book of the Dead, you sacrifice skirmishes for the 10% crit chance. Sacrifice cold mages for the vulnerable. Other notable things in the skill tree. This is only one rank and one rank to get to the next tree. These 14 ranks are because I have bone skills. We don't really put points in Bloodlance because this is just ranks from core skills. We're just putting a point here just to get to here for the 15% attack speed boost. We run Hood Fest for a couple corpses so that we can corpse tendrils on the regular. Bone Prison, we just put a point here and put a point here to get the vulnerable effect. We don't even care for the point for the cooldown reduction. It doesn't really help us. I mean, good. We get damage reduction. We get damage to cursed enemies. We get move speed because Path of Trag'oul has lower than normal move speed on it. It's horrible. Corp to Crefly, I'm running actually a little bit less cooldown than I should have, probably, but it works as long as I have at least a single target to hit. I should have changed Corpse Tendrils to Blighted Corpse Tendrils for even more Blood Orbs on Trash. Probably wouldn't matter, though, so I'm not sure which of these is the best. Because we already have so many Blood Orbs. I'm going to try this for next time. For Bone Spirit, unlike normal Bone Spirit builds, we actually just go 10% more crit chance, so that we can not have to invest as much in our gear, because we already have infinite essence. Every time we collect a Blood Orb, we get free essence due to Blood Artisan's Cuirass. We use Necrotic Carapace to fortify us, because we're creating corpses via Hewed Flesh. We have extra crit here. We use Blood Wave on 3 Blood Orbs. And this ossified essence gets to like 150, 170% damage increase in combat. For Paragon, we're actually currently only running a 6-board setup because we actually need some additives. We take every node that says life. That's just general necro stuff. We do put essence glyphs here to actually level it up, and otherwise we just try to move around the boards as quick as possible. All of this will be linked in the Max Roll Planner below. Get lots of bonus damage from Blood Begets Blood. It's nice. Alright, so there you have it. If you have any questions on the Diablo official Discord, I will be answering questions. And hopefully I have a video soon on the Hordes. Because in the Hordes, we can sit in turret and like attack all sections of the room. And it's great. Solo, I don't really want to do Hordes though, because I don't really like having to move. I like just standing on an event and clearing everything. But unfortunately, like when an enemy spawns in the Horde, like over here, you have to walk over to it to like make it pop out of its egg, or you can't start damaging it. And it's really annoying because we're so painfully, horribly slow with Path of Trag'oul. It's the worst. And like I might even put like a move speed temper on my neck if I actually was trying to solo Hordes, because, or even a move speed, reroll max life to move speed and put a move speed temper, because it is painful to have to move in Hordes. All right, well, you know, I failed this pit 133, but I think, you know, your average player could clear this just fine, or clear like 125 with this build just fine. Have a lot of fun. I tried to make it tanky so that you guys can have a good time as well. Alright, I'll probably be streaming in the next few days, on and off, so subscribe, join the chat, I'll answer your questions directly, and have a great day.